Accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Makes a quick grab. Off the spin move. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They stop him, but it's a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting, they thought with certain formations, they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Single back, takes the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, Texas! We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. There would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to pass here. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. They bring up 2nd down. Quick pass Here comes a jet sweep. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Back to throw. It's Gray. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Getting set. Here's second down. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Under heavy pressure, takes a shot as he throws the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Tackle made after a solid gain. Spot the ball to 31. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. And you're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. They're setting out to try the PAT. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Trying to extend the play. He makes the grab. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duke.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Looking downfield. It's Downs. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. No stopping. He takes it all the way. Touchdown, Texas. See if they can convert the point after. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Dropping back, it's Gray. Taking a shot here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. He's got his man wide open. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Longhorns are in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Looking to throw. It's Gray. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. The pass is intercepted. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive gain, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. DeShenta clears. Come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Looking to throw. It's Downs. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Touchdown, Texas. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And looking for a big play here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. Running it back, it's Contreras. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left. breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play.
Let's go.
To throw, it's Downs. Snags the quick throw. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. You've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it to the right side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, another nice run by this running back, and he's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
29 Philly.
They'll run it to the left. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can.
Touchdown, Longhorns. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result. Some positive yards.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down.
Get set. Get set. Ready.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And the ball to the ground. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And the Chanticleers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner will be brought down. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.